Se llevan a uno. Taking two employees.
Don't let me go.
Sir, we need you to step inside the vehicle.
I'm scared. Please, I have kids here.
We'll talk, but you have to get in the car.
Don't take me.
Being a Minnesotan and hearing people that aren't even from the state talk about Somali people is so exhausting. Why did I just see a video? I think it was Fox News interviewed these two people who had allegedly been confronted by ICE, and ICE was asking for all this information from them, and they were just kind of talking about like the encounter and what happened. The main guy who was talking had said that he has been in the country. He's a citizen and that he's been in this country for 25 years. Aside from the regular blatant racism of people saying, oh, you've been here for 25 years and can't speak English, which, by the way, he was speaking English. Now, was he speaking English the way that you want or prefer? Probably not. But was he speaking English? Yes. Is that a requirement or identifier of what it means to be an American? No. But I was baffled by how many people in the comments were blaming Biden. Biden probably let him in. Did y'all just not hear this man say that he's been here for 25 years? And Biden let him in? Biden was elected president in 2020. How could Joe Biden possibly let him into Minnesota 25 years ago? Y'all are scaring me. Y'all are genuinely scaring me. Y'all are letting these fake accounts convince you that these are actually Minnesota officials saying these fake ass things with these fake ass reports, and y'all are believing it. I'm scared.
Guys, we're back again with another video talking about the Somali issue in the United States of America. And this is becoming a trending story and it's been a hot topic for a while. Now, it seems like the good Somalis are really falling into the path or into the trap of those that engage themselves in fraudulent activities, including marriage, immigration, and also financial fraud. And it has caught up to them, and the president has put them on the spotlight. But again, being on the spotlight means that people are going to be stereotyped, especially when ICE is going to be sent to Minnesota. Well, there have been rumors that ICE is roaming around, or at least is making some sort of investigation in Minnesota, and maybe some people are being arrested or being detained by ICE, which is, I think, so far so good as I'm concerned. I think it's unconfirmed yet, but if it's so, because the world is moving so fast, then that means that the Somali community in Minnesota are now facing the consequences, especially even those that did vote for this administration. Well, just because of a few individuals, now they have been forced into that blunt trauma. This is where it gets complicated, because there are different people, especially of those of Somali origin, that have some thoughts that they need to be heard or they have expressed and they need people to listen to. That is why I'm going to give you an opportunity to listen to this speaker and thereafter another, and then I'll come back with my unsolicited commentary. So I'm gonna urge you to stick around and let's go.
I don't know why Mr. President Donald Trump like to attack Somali people, my people. Last time when he became a president, he attacked Somali people. He's doing the same thing right now. We're good people. We pay taxes like everybody else. We're a good neighbor. We work hard. We're American citizens. I know 99% Somali people are American citizens. I know like 5 to 6 people steal money, and America has a law, and that law will give them consequences. Everybody who steals money. All Somali people are not bad. There's some, you can say 1, 2, 3, but not all community are bad. Today is Minnesota. Tomorrow is going to be Ohio. After tomorrow is going to be Seattle. I just want to say, you guys be safe. You know you're right. We're all American citizens. Everybody know they're right. Make sure you record. If I stop you, don't be panic. Don't be get shot. Don't be like, wow, no. You know you're right. Tell them I'm an American citizen. Like you. Because it's very disgusting attacking community done. Also, I'm going to speak this time Somali. I just want to say that Somali that is tagera is tuksada وحلقان oo kale isna xilli like qabiil oo qabyalo loo kala baxo maanta waa Minnesota, beri toolana waa Columbus, beriga ku xigtana waa Seattle. waxay raadsan doonaan meelaha maaragta Soomaalidu ku badan tahay. albaab hadduu qof kugu soo qarqaraaco kor haddaad leedahay ka fiiri, albaabka ha ka furin. haddaa gaari ku jirtid ay ku stop gareeyaan ha ka furin gaarigaaga, ama muraayadaba ha jabiyaan, ha ka furin. haddaa haysatid waraaqado ama sharcigaaga u dhiib. Also make sure you have sharciyadaada ama drive license-kaaga ama passport ID oo kale muxuu ahaa telefoonka dabadiisa ama boorso ama gaarigaaga dhexdiisa. dadka waa u soo jeesteen. just be safe. ha istugsano, Soomaalidana ha isciriirsano. xilligan oo kale isnaa like xilli qabyaaleed, xilli maad aragtan la iskale keen saaro. waa xilli aan istugsano, aan iswalaalaysano. gaaladani waa inoo soo jeesteen. I know 4 qof 5 qof baa lacag xaday, dadkaasoo dhanna waxaa la rabaa in la ceebeeyo Soomaalidana, but we're good people.
ICE operations are currently in Minnesota, 10,000 Lake State. Donald Trump calls Somali immigrants garbage, and he said that he does not want them in America. As most people know, a large population of Somalis live in the state of Minnesota. With this rhetoric coming from Donald Trump, who knows what ICE is going to do down there? You can just imagine. That's like green lighting ICE to do any and everything they want to do with the Somali immigrants who are in Minnesota. And that's where the heavy concentration of Somali immigrants are located. And not to mention the 19 countries of concern. Remember those 19 countries that the MAGA administration listed as countries of concern? You know what I'm saying? So those immigrants who are listed in that group of people as countries of concern, just think about it. Trump said he do not want Somali immigrants in America and that they're garbage. He's flat out said that. Flat out. It's gonna be sticky, man. It's fixing to get really wild. Stay safe. Peace.
Now, before I even go to the last speaker or what the last speaker has spoken, let me go back to that lady who was trying to address Trump, MAGA, and also her own people. I just hope when she switched and talked in her vernacular, I hope it wasn't something that is really awful that I missed. I'm just gonna trust her that she is a good person and that she has said something in line with telling her people to always carry their passports and IDs and also to observe rules and things like that. I hope it doesn't be something like insightful, or I trust in her to be engaging positively with the audience and also with her people. But look, I've talked about this for the longest. Many Somali people are good people, hospitable, welcoming, and also law-abiding. But there are a few elements that hide within the community, and some people within the community, law-abiding people within the community, also try to hide them or not speak out about the vices that these people are committing. And in that sense, they are acting in bad faith. But in general, if let's say these people would have spoken out and maybe at least identify those people who are trying to break the law, it will be much easier to coexist, because now when you go somewhere, of course you have to observe rules and regulations of that place, and you have to follow it to the latter, not bringing the rules that were functioning or the rules that were applicable to where you came from, but that which is applicable in that country. Needless to say, Somalis deserve better treatment, especially from this administration, by anyone else, any American citizen. Just like you're an American citizen, they also, most of them were born in there, or some of them have gone through the process. I understand there is a process of denaturalization and things like that, but something funny is that majority of these people committing this fraud and making the Somali community to be stereotyped as a whole, most of them are not even through that process of gaining citizenship, and they are soiling that name. And the good thing is that If there is a law and the law exists, then it's gonna catch up with them. But if excessive force is gonna be used, especially by deployment of ICE and things like that, I think it's not an effective response to it. I think it's just selling fear and chaos, and of which they might retaliate in one way or the other. There should be a mitigation and risk team that would advise the White House or would advise the administration about how to approach this whole issue. But at least is something that is being talked in the society, and people have different opinions. There are some Americans who support Donald Trump and his administration, the aggression towards the Somali community, but there are some that call out and say this is not fair to that, especially generalizing the whole community. No one denies that these people are always successful. No one denies all of that, because if you lock in, you're gonna achieve what you're gonna achieve, and the togetherness in these communities is what makes them prosper. But if there are elements that are developing within the goods, if the society doesn't find a way to coexist, especially the normal American with the immigrants and the immigrants with the normal Americans and the immigrants within the immigrants, then there's gonna be a long-term problem. So for these people that are committing these fraudulent activities, I don't know how it's gonna benefit them, stealing from the taxpayers and also cheating on the country that is giving you these funds and not even going to develop your own home. Like, it's just, I don't know how I can explain it, but it does not make sense. At least if you're getting that money, make good use of it, and don't obtain that money under false pretense or under bad or ill motives. This money could help Americans in one way or the other than going to people's pockets or enriching a certain group of people, and not people who are not legitimately needing these funds. But hey guys, that's just about that. I'm a bit all down on this. Kind of tired talking about this. Trump is going head on head with Ilhan Omar, and I'm seeing some representative. There's Asian representative who stood with the Somali community, even going ahead to visit Somali brothers and dining with them. You could tell that this person is not accustomed to the Somali culture, the meals and things like that. A bit struggling, but at least he's showing support. I don't know what his intentions are, but that's just about it. It shows that some leaders are sticking with the Somali people. They love the Somali people and how they have taken over Minnesota and how they have developed the community as a whole. Please let me know in the comment section down there below. Your thoughts and opinions would be really insightful. Please don't be shy even if you have a contrary opinion. Please do so respectfully. I encourage healthy debate in the channel. Also, don't forget to go and check the creators that are featured in this video today. Go on to their TikToks. Their usernames have been embedded in the stage videos as always. So go follow their accounts, like their videos, and for this particular upload, make sure you smash a huge thumbs up button. Consider subscribing. Turn on post notifications so that you may not miss my next upload. And with that guys, let me meet you in the next one. Danny here, signing out. Peace.